As we define it, a sustainable highway is one with zero impact on people, wildlife, and the planet. The long-term goal of the project is zero. So we mean zero vehicle emissions, zero accidents, zero pollution, zero water runoff, zero toxins, zero everything. But this is a long-term project, and that's a long-term goal. So we're at the very start of this project. We're exploring options. We have lots of ideas, and we're in the process of evaluating them, figuring out which ones are most sensible. We're not getting hung up on the word zero for now. Certainly in the first few years, we're interested in making the first steps towards that long-term goal.
What are you putting in place to try to achieve this?
So to start with, an obvious and large impact of a highway is vehicle emissions. Electric vehicles powered by renewable energy are a long-term possible solution here, and the Foundation has installed a solar-powered electric vehicle charging point along the highway. A travel corridor, especially in the US, has a lot of land around it. So can we use this land to generate energy? For example, could we put solar panels on the verges? More ambitiously, might we use that same land to grow biofuels or to use algae to harvest energy from the sun? We also think there's huge potential to reduce the impact and footprint of the road itself. For example, we could use recycled aggregates in the asphalt. We've even seen proposals to incorporate metal fibres into the road that could be inductively heated to heal the road and reduce maintenance costs.
You mentioned that you're at the start of this project. What will be the first steps in making this highway?
We're currently trying to figure out what the first steps are. So with that long-term goal of zero emissions, it's going to take probably several decades. Safety is a really important focus for us. A practical step forwards here might be on tyre pressure. 71% of motorists in the EU drive on underinflated tyres. It's something that is just a little bit difficult to check and people tend to forget about. Could we make it much easier for people to check and inflate their tyres? Perhaps a pressure mat in the road that you drive over. If your tyres are properly inflated, it says thank you for driving safely. If they're not, it says your tyres are low, pull over at the next exit for free air.
And that's something that can improve emissions and safety at the same time, isn't it?
Exactly, that's why it seems an attractive idea. So another area is that as highways get smarter, might cameras and sensors be able to detect drunk drivers, predict accidents, or facilitate car sharing? Perhaps even could highway drones stationed along the route give emergency services an advanced view of incidents?
So ideally in the future, all of our roads would be like this and would have no emissions on all of our highways.
That certainly is the long-term vision, yes, and we recognise that the roads have a part to play in that, as do vehicle manufacturers. Big progress is being made on both electric vehicles and potentially hydrogen too. For now, it's a case of wait and see. If this project truly manages to demonstrate a sustainable highway, then there'll certainly be a lot to learn.